I'm gonna phase that runner. Because we're over in this area.
Alright then.
Hey.
You remember the view of Talia? There was a time when it was just countryside, but people found a way to make a home of it. I can still vividly picture the commotion of the streets, the laughter of children. It was so normal to me, and only now do I realize how I took it all for granted.
Alright then.
Now then. Then... Alright.
Raise my tolerance. Let's go. Been a while since I've done this. When I was in the Shadow Guard, my sharp hearing meant I was usually put on watch duty. At the time, most of my missions were confidential, the kind of thing that never becomes public knowledge. Even now, I can't go into any details.
Well...
But I was desperate to protect something important to me. That's what it was all about.
Really?
Must have been difficult for you.
Well,
that was all a long time ago. Now it's just another memory of my youth. Maybe I'm still a desperate man, but my heart feels lighter now than it was then. Perhaps the difference is in having comrades I can trust. We trust you too. It's my honor. Perhaps if you do succeed, one day, if you do manage to build an ideal country of kindness to all, then I would protect that land with all that I have. I believe we two strive towards the same world. That I would gladly fight for it. Not in secret like I did in the Shadow Guard, but as a true official knight. If it really is possible, nothing would make me happier.
So that means...
You want to be a knight commander, eh? And now there's an idea. A UG as knight commander. It turned the kingdom on its head. Is it thanks to you that I can speak so freely of such lofty ambitions? Had we never met, I never have considered any of this. I believe you have a talent for showing others the light, and I say that as one who fell deep into darkness. That's a rare quality. Hearing you say that gives me confidence. Thank you. People of such character are few and far between. I shall rely on you all the more, Captain. I have rather dragged this conversation on, haven't I? It's a good thing all remained quiet out there. It is quiet no more. An enemy comes. Prepare yourself. This one's out of the ordinary. We'll defend our position to the end. Let us take our first steps towards a new dream. I was not expecting to fight, but okay.
Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
oh, power of kings! Play!
Last one!
You're
incredible,
Is there enough? I'll get some distance. I won't hold back! Pierce through!
I call upon royal power within!
Oh, they weren't too strong. We got the Mangala for that.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Good grief.
They're off us, but that's just how we wanted. All thanks to the Watchman, eh? The runner is safe, and we learned a valuable lesson in the process. Good experience, all
Well
told. You're welcome to come visit again if you'd like.
Alright.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Let us conclude this trip and make our way back to town. After all, there's still preparations to be done before our infiltration mission begins. We only have 15 days left. What's the plan for today? We should think about where to go next. Just to face the runner, that's all. Then I'd want to go home.
Now then.
But wait,
This is...
Yeah, but that's
Interesting.
where I want to go.
What should we do?
but wait.
We could make camp.
This is...
Someone asked us to go. Yeah, but it's your call. Which way should we go?
Let's be off.
It is an unnecessary trip, but I do want to face the runner.
What to pick? Alright then.
I'm sorry. Well... Hey! So. Got a moment?
You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. And not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
How about you? I shared my plan, let's hear yours. What will you do when the fight's over?
So that means...
I think I'd want to travel.
Oh, I see.
Go where the wind takes you, I take it? That does sound nice. I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not leave it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Louis.
Look at that.
I wanted to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree. But seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain. Truly. You've resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Huh. Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know, to act with such conviction. How does one become so bold?
Yeah.
I'm only doing what needs to be done, one step at a time.
Right.
Easier said than done. I get so fixated on the past I lose sight of the present sometimes. You always look forward, and that's what I envy about you. All this to say, I have faith in you. We've more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choices, but so is the one being chosen. Wonder who'll end up being after all this.
All right.
The sword shining like new. Let's finish this up.
All right.
I really should be working on my imagination and my eloquence and nothing else.
The gauntlet runner's slowing pace signals their arrival at an encampment to those below deck. They are grateful for these moments of repose, quietly acknowledging their good fortune, a rare glimpse into a party at peace.
All right then. All right then.
Alright, let's do imagination. I do have my book.
What's that?
He stared up at the heavens. There, a sparkle in the azure firmament caught his eye. The moon, at midday. No, despite its cold, stony glow, this was no moon nor star. There were those who said it was the corpse of an ancient, indomitable dragon. Others said it was a pavilion in the sky erected by Empyrean beings.
Oh, yeah?
So he sees a strange light shining in the sky. The way it's written, I feel like this light is meant to be the key to the new world or something. What do you think the light is? The remains of a dragon or a pavilion built by Empyrean beings?
Oh, that's
I think
right.
it's the pavilion.
Right?
There's something dreamlike about people who live in the skies in there. You think they have wings?
All right.
I know this new world is just fictional, but I'd want to visit if it were a real place.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick? All right then.
Alright, we'll continue reading our book.
What's that?
He continued to traipse through the raging sandstorm. At last he came upon a cave, the entrance gaping like the maws of a beast. The walls of the caves were translucent, revealing the inside to be a gigantic, intricately winding labyrinth, fantastical and akin to a mirage.
Oh, yeah?
A giant cave with glass walls in the desert. That sounds outerworldly, but also strangely familiar. Well, whatever, what's it sound like to you?
Sure.
That would be a beautiful sight.
Right?
I bet it'd be dazzling in the daylight, probably at night too, sparkling in the moonlight.
All right.
I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
All right.
Oh, you gain more for finishing up the book.
Oi! You lot!
Alright. We got the runner. Why I came back down instead of teleporting.
Roger's crew.
Roger's Wings of Freedom. Who's Roger? Do I
This
know you?
country is bound by chains of the Senate's legislation and the Sanctis Orthodoxy. And what have these things cost us? Our freedom! The last king must have known this as well as I. Clearly, that is the very purpose of the tournament. A fight to reclaim our freedom!
Wasn't this the guy giving a speech in Martira? What the heck are you doing?
I hold no grudge against all of you. But you've overstayed your welcome in this race. You will step down for the sake of a more free land the day I am crowned. I vow to abolish all the tariffs and laws that choke our people. Whether they be the Senate's trespasses or God's, I will defy and raise them all. All people will be free. Free to seek wealth, fortune, and prosperity, with no regulation or restriction. I will liberate this world!
With no regulation or restriction. But if you don't implement any sense of order, all you'll have is anarchy.
My cue, I think. Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
Liberation, huh?
Now we
Too much
strike.
freedom is as bad as any other excess.
Let my power support you.
Is that all?
I'll get some distance. By this power. Here's through!
Hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain.
to hold back. I shall vanquish evil. This better hit!
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
coin.
Join with me.
I'm counting on you!
Who wants to die first?
In the name
Look out!
of freedom!
This is nothing.
But how?
Yeah! Oh, please!
Is that all?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I'll use what I must. Play!
Hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm.
Move, I say.
We're not out of this yet.
My thanks.
Thank you.
I owe you. If you insist on opposing me! Take that! More than I expected!
Is everyone
Nice
alright?
one,
Let
Stroll.
us fight as one.
Let's do this!
May yet cling to life.
Now accept your
Is that all? Is freedom not absolute? So you too would strip away our freedoms? Damn naysayers!
Hey, you tried to strip away mine.
But I know I'm right. I know I am. Perhaps an igniter will settle this. Strength is fading.
My strength.
Face your punishment together. Yeah!
Heisme, they've dropped your defenses.
Are you prepared? I'll crush you.
I step with blade in hand. Freeze.
Stroll,
Let us
they've
clean
sapped your
all
defenses.
power of kings.
Is that all?
Let's go. We can do this.
Much thanks.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever. Perhaps an igniter will settle this.
I'm sighted.
So heavy.
How about this?
Stop attacking me.
Face
Get
your
him some
punishment
healing.
together.
I'm sorry.
Down? Someone, help him back up. Hey, wake up.
Pugilist.
Still in a fight
Perhaps
here.
not. You first.
Hulkenberg's guard is down. Together.
All right. Let's go.
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed
If you
a new
insist on
weakness.
opposing me.
Then again,
Let's retry this.
Oh, power of heroes! Oh, bolts of lightning!
You've been bested. But I'm not in this to kill you, merchant. Go cool your head.
Roger doesn't seem very willing, but if we're going to save the prince, then we have no choice but to make him step down from the tournament.
For sparing my life, you have my gratitude. But in my defense, that is, in my defense, isn't freedom the entire point of life's pursuits? Or was I wrong?
It's good to aim for freedom, but it cannot come at the expense of someone else's. You cannot impose it. Because if you impose freedom, that is an oxymoron.
Not bad.
Their destination is the tomb of... It is said the
Alright, we can skip past this. We've already been here. Now we can just go back home.
Okay then. Right?
There are more people in Luis's Gauntlet Runner at night, so you'll need to sneak in during the day. Make sure to secure an infiltration route to Luis's room before the day of the soiree. Ismay wants to meet up. Perfect.
I'm just...
Oh, there's the fairies.
Well.
Are you here to listen to the music too? Kind of puts the mind at ease, doesn't it? True, maybe it's because I've been so tense lately, but the music is really soothing right now. Didn't expect another fairy to see where I was coming from. The other fairies around here have kind of lost the plot, so it's nice to meet someone I can actually hold a conversation with.
Whoa.
Really, back at the hidden village, everyone seemed to get along pretty well. That's so. Well, you say you were tired, so I won't keep blabbing at you. They play music a lot here, though, so come rest your weary soul anytime.
How grand.
I love it.
Hey, listen.
I'm just...
Let's go and hand in our quests, if we can.
Let's go.
Wonderful.
Oh, Matsuya.
Those are the samples of Dragon Thistleberry. I admit I didn't believe you could actually do it. There most definitely will. The medicine can be prepared quickly, so please wait here just a moment.
Thanks for that.
It should be enough to ensure that everyone gets the proper treatment. I can't thank you enough.
right.
I'm glad to hear it. Hopefully they can all make a full recovery. Can never repay you enough, but please accept this token of my gratitude. It's some money as well as the leftover medicine. I hope it'll be useful.
Mission accomplished.
1 dragon blood sap and 30,000 reeves. Slightly more popular. Perhaps now I can be forgiven. Forgiven. Some time ago, my son was attacked while patrolling the border. There was a medicine shortage at the time, so I could only watch as he slipped away from the pain. This time I vow to save those young lives, though I know nothing I do will absolve my sins.
Yep.
Young people dying on the front lines, medicine shortages making things worse. It's not one person's fault. The whole country's gone wrong. We're working to make sure that tragedies like this never happen again. I see. Is that what drives you to fight? Well, you can count me among your supporters, and I'll spread the word around that you are a candidate character.
I'm off.
The young soldiers this medicine will save, as well as their loved ones, will undoubtedly lend you their support as well.
Thanks.
We'll make sure to live up to your expectations.
Well.
And now, if it isn't my darling Elden boy, you become quite famous, or so my customers tell me. But I must say I pity that sanctoress losing the distinction between a monster and her own child. And having children is the best option, in my opinion, especially with our country in such turmoil.
Oi there!
Weather like this, no telling
Damn, that bastard definitely cheated me. Hey there, Elder Kid. You look too naive to know the first thing about betting, but I can still tell you think that gambling stalls cheating people too, right? What are you talking about? Keeping it under your hat, eh? Not that anything good comes of gambling. If you're a betting man, poke your nose around the night market, but watch your wallet. Whinging at you seems to have calmed me right down. Thanks, kid. Tell you what, let me give you something interesting about the Merchant's Bazaar Pier. The small one, mind you. As long as the weather holds up, they host diving competitions there. You take advantage of everything the ocean has to offer while you're in Bridlehaven. Bugger me, that's what I should have done instead of gambling.
Oh, come on.
This guy's got problems, but that competition does sound interesting. Maybe you should check it out when you're free. Oh, I didn't mean to go inside.
Oi there!
With the exhibition on, the other inns are full of revelers. All that carousing and yelling, it must be impossible to get any rest. Yet it's nice and quiet here, isn't it? So quiet you could hear a pin drop. We're a unique little inn in that respect.
Oi there!
Oh, Marzia.
If someone like you were to become king, this country would surely change. I will do what I can to help make that happen. I'll tell all those we save about you.
Wonderful. Just can't stand it. Oh, this blooming heat.
Greetings.
Alonzo, what are you up to? I'd like to hear about your journey so far, but if you don't mind telling me. You have certain information I'd very much like to know. Oh, I don't have enough. I don't have enough wisdom.
Ridiculous.
Okay. I need wisdom for that.
Beg pardon?
Wonderful.
I was wondering when he'd show up
What am I
again.
gonna do? Grand, innit? Well met, eh? Wonderful. Aye.
Hail the newcomer, used to life in Brylehaven yet. The sea here at night is beautiful. I could listen to the sound of the waves forever. But if Lord Louis ordered it, I'd burn this whole city to the ground. You're one of us now, so if the order comes down, be ready. Here, take this, a small gift for a new friend. For this sworn oath, precondition yourself for what must be done.
Wonderful.
Don't know if I need an elitist flag, but whatever.
Say there.
Is that a big beautiful horn in your pocket, or were you just that excited to come to my aid? Ugh. We're barely of age.
This is a joy!
Yes, I can tell just by touching it. This horn is capable of containing my limitless creativity. You've been an enormous help, as promised your reward.
Mission accomplished.
And may we never come across this person ever again. Courage increase and 25,000.
All right.
Well then.
We're glad you're happy. Now then, it's time for us to set off. Wait, just a moment. How would you feel about hunting another Orgus for me? Or, forget one, how about you hunt down lots and lots of Orgus?
Huh?
This isn't exactly a walk in the park for us, and we're not exactly short on things we have to do. If that's the case, I suppose I have no choice but to cross horns with those beasts myself.
Alright then.
Best crafters start by a rigorous selection of ingredients after all, so just you wait, Orgus. When I'm done, every horn you've got will be festooned in the finest filigree. Persistent, isn't he? You think that someday he will really hunt down every last Orgus?
Say there.
Long as we're not involved.
Blast this heat.
Oh, I guess this is where you gamble.
What's up?
I'll give it a shot. How about you decide after I've explained? It's a bet on the rank of a certain young elder candidate. That will be you, mind. Your wager is... You know what, how about you pick it yourself? If you're successful, I'll pay you back double. You're betting on yourself to see how well you think you can do in the tournament. Interesting idea, isn't it? What's the catch? What are you thinking? Besides, if your goal is to be king, you gotta take some risks. Let's gamble. What rank do you think you can reach by August 13th? I don't know what day we are today. I'll go 30 to 21. 5,000 reeves. Expect the results in 2 weeks.
Isn't this grand?
Oh, well, I didn't realize just how far away it is. I probably would be in the 20s to 10s. So I've lost 5,000, that's fine.
Welcome.
You actually took down the Fatalik. Well, it looks like you avoided getting buried with the rest of those skeletons in the tomb. You don't look like much, but your heroics say otherwise. Don't look like much. Come on, we're the strongest bounty hunters you've got.
Impressive.
Yeah, your power's the real deal. Here, take your reward.
We did it.
Courage increase and 52,000.
Now then.
Oh, we are now fearless.
Courage. Why that?
We're into 28. Take the cup back. I heard it's cursed or something, so I'd rather not hold on to it.
Exactly.
We're asked to retrieve this anyway, so it all works out. Let's go deliver it. Until next time then, don't forget the other requests. You don't have any other requests. I've taken down all of the other bounties.
Isn't this grand?
Now what am I to do?
You have exposed them, the crimes of that sanctuaress. I've got my eye
Now
on you.
what am I to do? Oh, this blooming heat.
Frankly,
So, is this all the support a pagan can muster at a sanctist event? Oh, Yufa, I'm so sorry. Perhaps attempting this plan was madness from the start. Man seems worried. But it's not telling me that I can help him.
Well met, eh?
Apparently there's a discount going on.
This is on sale, right?
Sell
Now then.
all of that. Appraise. I have a lot of things to appraise. Okay. The guillotine blade might be good to get. 255. What do I have there? Yeah, definitely.
Now
Okay.
then.
Let's get the guillotine blade.
What now?
This has agility +5. That's a lot more defense. Normal attacks inflict hex. Attacks that land always deal critical, but hit is 50. You're taking a chance there. Now we'll go with the Ogre's Fists. Endurance +3, evasion will go down. But really, she's more of a tank. Give you the pirate costume. Strength and magic 2. No, agility just makes sense for Heisme.
This is on sale. Young man.
We've a sale.
Let's see what we have. This makes sense for Hulkenberg.
Indeed.
Young man.
What's this? Cooperation.
Greetings.
What else you sell?
Well then.
Can we talk?
Oh wait. I already have 3, never mind. I have 3, I don't need it.
Young man.
What do you think?
I'll come when it's Idle's
man.
Day. Not Idle's Day for them. Oh, look who it is.
Oh?
It's you. Surprised to see you here. Must I be up to anything? A big city like this would be a waste to spend the night cooped up somewhere. More specifically, that Fidelio's so overbearing. If it glowers any harder, I think it'd be my turn to be suspicious. So overprotective. You're Instantly, someone ran back into the city in the middle of the night, wailing and crying after attempting a dare of some sort at the Tomb of Lament. That's the name of a cemetery outside the city sea. Monsters infest the place, so I done my duty and warned him not to go there, but did he listen? Anyway, the noisy idiot says something terrifying emerged from a grave, and that it also brought something else out along with it. Yeah, I haven't a clue what that means either. Whatever. Point is, if you don't want to get hurt, stay away from there.
Hey, you.
Say.
Oi!
Hey,
I need to get information about that. Haven't bought it from the informant.
Hey!
Have I heard about the monster lurking in the ocean depths? Outwardly, the story is His Eminence Forden slew it for the exhibition, but if that were true, then why is it still dangerous to venture out and fish? Seems as though that creature still lives one way or another. We have the Oceanian... Yeah, I guess I said it right the first time. Navy are peerless at shipboard combat, but when it comes to enemies beneath the waves, are we gonna have to deal with it? A giant squid?
Oh,
Honestly, Forden, can't you do anything right? You're back. Doesn't mean you brought my toothbrush of hygienia. Here you go.
proper aces.
Now this is the legendary toothbrush. Let's see if it works. I'm good as new. Alrighty. I don't know if it's healing magic or something. They say it can kill all the mouth toxins in a
Thanks,
flash.
mate.
Take your reward.
mission accomplished.
15,000. That was a 500 toothbrush. You could have gone yourself. When your teeth hurt, you can't enjoy food, you can't enjoy going outside. It felt like I couldn't get any joy out of life anymore. Oh, and I found this weird glowing bug. You can have that too if you want. A gold beetle, huh? Sure, might as well. Of course, I'll support you in the tournament. How could I not? You were kind to some random guy raving about seeing tooth monsters. But now I'm clear-headed looking back on it. I think I might have hallucinated it
Just
after
can't
all.
stand it.
I mean, come on. Tooth monsters? What was I thinking? Yeah, they're very real. You're a stand-up fellow, but not a great comedian. So, I see. It's a metaphor. Like I gotta brush my teeth every day or they'll come back, eh? Well, thanks for the advice. You can bet I'll be brushing my teeth on a rigorous daily schedule now. Keep at it and be careful of cavities yourself. I'm rooting for you. Yeah, that's not what I meant. They actually exist. Hey there, the toothbrush is still working wonders. Wish we could have a king as kind as you. That way we might have a shot at peace. Don't give up now. Gotta say, amateur dentistry is not how I expected would win any supporters. Better not let him down, though.
If you might.
Wait one moment. Are you perhaps the elder who caused a stir at the exhibition? I'm expecting great things from you in the future after that performance. But a candidate for king must not only be courageous, but educated, so succeed in the battles to come. Be up front, I am a wandering student. If you like, I can teach you about this country's persons of influence.
Right?
Chuffed to hear it.
Now, I would like to begin my lecture at once, but first shall we take a moment to admire this ship. Ships carry a certain dignity and refinement different from that of igniters or gauntlet runners. I've always thought, if only Sanctifex Forden could see that. And what a perfect segue into our topic. When thinking of the most powerful people in the country, His Eminence Forden comes to mind. Are you aware of his connection with igniters?
The truth is...
Igniter production is run by the Igniter Consortium. Despite the name, it's not an independent company, but another wing of the Crown Theocracy run by a senator. Because the syndicate has a monopoly on igniter production, that means His Eminence, as the Sanctifex, controls the flow of igniters. Of course, he has a hand in more than just igniters. In recent years, Sanctifex Forden has done more to shape the country's political environment and institutions than the king ever did. As such, he curries more favor from those who are satisfied with the current socio-political climate. But for any who are discontent, those such as the impoverished Carapace tend to favor Louis, whose goal is to dismantle the current system. Not that I agree with them, mind you. I realize I spend nearly all my time talking about Sanctifex Forden, but considering the level of authority he commands, the more knowledge you have, the better.
See you again, yeah?
Now that you know your opponent better, I'm expecting even greater things from you. Thanks for listening to this long-winded lecture. Please take this. Eldest.
Lovely, innit?
Oh.
Hey there.
Has the knowledge I've imparted to you have been of use? Now that you know your opponent, you will surely reach new heights. I believe you have it in you.
Right.
I see that glinter in your eye. Did you really get your hands on the chalice of legends? Yes, this thing certainly got an aura about it. There's no mistaking it. This is the chalice of legends I've been searching for. And here's my end of the deal. Just for you, the one, the only, miraculous meat.
Mission accomplished.
And 7,500.
Thanks.
Never imagined I'd gaze upon this cup with my own eyes. Thank you so much, truly. You lot are the real deal. Sorry for treating you like kids, giving you the side eye and all. Glad you've realized the error of your ways. But I gotta ask, are you really going to drink out of that thing? Well, you know, I think I might pass on that for now. Don't get the wrong idea now. My brew would never lose to this cup. If I drank from this, I'd be absolutely perfectly fine. Probably. But you never know, of course. Always a risk, and I can't afford to break any promise to support you, can I? Fair enough. We're glad you're making the smart choice. Thanks for your support. Yes, and once you're crowned, I'll raise a toast to you in this very cup. Though it's still on the agenda somewhere, huh? Well, we got a new supporter and some fancy booze. That seems like a win to me. Not merely a low-life urchin, but a grubby little Elda besides. I have no words to waste on your kind. Out of my sight. Sounds like we found our pompous Ishkia. I bet this guy's got the deed we're looking for, but he won't even give us a second glance. We'll have to think of something to say to catch his attention. You know me, I trust. Have I seen you before? Ah, you're the candidate who offered up a noble's head at the exhibition. Elder or not, I can respect such sophisticated tactics. Go on then, I'll hear you out. But as you can imagine, I'll be busy watching the fights. If you have nothing more worthy of my attention, I can't be bothered.
What do you want to do?
Bring up the deed or try a different... Such a tawdry arena, this. I beg your pardon? You would mock these sublime, artful fights? I prefer real fights. I see. I suppose you are a candidate. No doubt you've been to many distant lands, fought strange and skillful opponents. I confess I'm intrigued. Might I hear of these adventures?
Amazing!
Got him on the hook. What story do we tell him? The Forsaken Tower.
Aha!
You mean that legendary tower north of the city? Have you truly been there? I've never met someone who'd ventured inside before, and you'll tell me of the monsters and battles you encounter within its walls, will you? Nothing for it, I suppose. I'll pay your price, storyteller. Shall we decide on something of comparable value to this tale? The deed. Carapace, who founded the Night Prowler, asked us to get back his deed. It was collateral for his loan, he said. That reprobate has you running errands for him. Well, no matter, I suppose. Take it.
What?
Just like that? Well, it's hardly worth much in the first place. The only reason I've not returned it yet is because he broke his promise to me. What's that? I promised to lend him money as long as he entertained me, but as of late, he's become a thoroughly boring man. But enough of that. Come now, tell me a story to excite my soul. No trills, no deed. I tell him about my adventures. We just came back from there, too. I've certainly heard the name Orgus, but a monster that walked like a man. Truly fascinating. Yes, a thrilling tale, well told. I applaud you, young sir. Thus have you saved me from boredom. As promised, here's your deed. Do take it. So I think we would have needed to go to the tower first to be able to get the deed, even though, technically speaking, it doesn't tell you that. Because I went to the tower on another quest. Sending an elder candidate to negotiate for him. The very idea. I suppose he's still capable of piquing my interest after all. Sounds like you've known him a while. I simply loaned him the money he needed to establish his business. He'd built his way up from having absolutely nothing, so I had high expectations, but he sold the tavern just as the money started rolling in. Didn't hesitate for a second. Told me there was no sport in it if he won without trying. He sold it, so he's not even in charge of Night Prowler anymore? He made it sound like he was still running the place. I feel like he fast-talked us into this. Regardless, this was surprisingly fun, young candidate. You're an interesting fellow, the kind I wouldn't mind throwing my support behind.
All right.
Well, I guess we ended up with another supporter somehow. Anyway, we better head back to Night Prowler. What a sublime place the Colosseum is, full of hot-blooded fighters hungry for victory, and I suspect your own future endeavors will be just as compelling.
You?
What's the matter? You got a reason to be skulking about? Wouldn't go getting cocky till everything's made formal like at the soiree. Step out of line, everything changes. Goodness, I'm just here to hand in a quest. Yes, that's my deed, without a doubt. May I have it? My most treasured friend, thank you so much. With this as collateral, I'll be able to start a brand new business venture.
Hang on!
By the way, I heard you don't have anything to do with Night Prowler anymore. You were talking about it like you ran the place. I did tell you I was the place's founder, yes, not its proprietor. I certainly didn't mean to misrepresent myself. The curse of a naturally silver tongue, I suppose. And now, the reward I promised you.
Mission accomplished!
Chef's choke and 10,000.
Thank you.
I'm glad I asked you to fulfill my request. There really is nothing like having reliable friends, eh?
Oh, come on.
I keep telling you we're not friends. Keep trying to be all slick. Don't you regret it? Business is booming now. If you kept it, you'd be sitting pretty on a huge pile of cash. And for what? To doom myself to a life of boredom and lethargy like any other slug of a noble? No. Life's too short for that, my friend. Better to find new challenges in life than waste my years basking. And what better challenge than to help a dear, loyal friend become our next king? Thanks for the support. Think nothing of it. Thank me when we actually put your Elden rear in a Clamar's seat, eh? Now that's a challenge. I'll be rooting for you. If you ask me, this guy and that noble aren't that different. They're always chasing after something exciting and new. Well, it seems like both of them have taken a liking to us anyway. Can't complain.
That'll be just fine.
Life's short, my friend. If you want to keep it fresh, you have to keep challenging yourself. And aiming for the throne, well, that's one hell of a challenge, so I'll keep supporting you. That's what friends are for, eh? I was going to get the information, but Idol's Day would give me a discount, wouldn't it?
Let's go.
Ah, it's you.
Alright, Hesme. If your business might be discussed at another time, could you teach me? I'm afraid this training is tailored to a UG's stature. It's nothing for you to learn. It'll help me understand you.
I see.
I suppose knowing the fighting style of your allies would help broaden your possible strategies. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my technique closely then, and you'll learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. A proper training does take time, a significant amount of it. If you mean to tag along, I hope you're ready to be here a while. Well said. A bit cramped right here though, isn't it? Let's go to the woods nearby instead.
Now then.
Let's start with a little test. See if you can keep up with my movements. If your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now, let's begin.
Huh?
You're wide open. From here, it'd be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless. One more time.
All right.
I'll do it as many times as you like. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin.
May I speak?
Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. How can I do that?
Well...
Now indeed. Fighting these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving, but at the very least you can decide what you aspire to.
Then...
Want to keep going?
Then...
That seems enough for one day. Shall we share a drink then? Let us retire to my castle, back on the runner.
Oh.
I found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead? Yes, a bracing drink, but nowhere near as good as the spirits back home. What did it taste like?
What kind of...
That's...
Let's see. Clear as the night sky, like nostalgia in a bottle. Wonder when I'll get to taste it again. It's a taste my boy will never know. It's been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death. Cremated?
Huh?
Right. Everyone else buries their bodies as they are without giving them to the flame.
The truth is...
It's the way of the UG, boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond. And those who remain must lay the bones to rest, somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, I've yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. Can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving undisturbed.
I apologize.
I shouldn't be talking to you about this. Let's find his place.
No.
We've an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours of any inconvenience, boy. I can't put that burden on you.
Let's do it.
We can do it. It's for your son's sake, isn't it?
Thank you.
I thank you for your kindness, truly. I'll do my best to return this favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast, then, to cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea. I need a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
A toast, but not to mark my regrets, to commemorate our coming together and to the beginning of mourning. I can sense Heisme's heartache for his departed son and his trust as a friend and ally.
My boy.
Reduces
Are
the
you
man
watching?
cost of studying the Thief lineage, and preternatural hearing displays the location of strong enemies on dungeon maps. Ooh.
My thanks.
You can save this for any time when you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you'll help me, though, and I dare say, tonight I'll rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis's.
The day of the soiree is approaching. We need to secure our infiltration route to Luisa's quarters before then. We must reclaim the formula without raising suspicion. And at long last, we will finally have the means to break the prince's curse.
Let's make it happen.
Princess' fate is in our hands. This plan is risky, but we have to see it through.
True.
13 days until Louisa's soiree. Let us proceed with the utmost caution. We will be heading to start our infiltration route. Time is ticking on.
That means...
Mister.
Sorry, Maria. You're gonna have to wait.
Oi there.
Oh, I feel so bad. It
Well
is
met.
Idol's Day, so there's certain things I would like to buy. If you pledge your support for Jin, then you too could. Oh, a candidate. And not only that, but the old on everyone's lips. Have you come to impede my campaign? I'm just passing by.
No.
Even if you aren't doing anything offensive, your presence here is a distraction. I must gather as many followers as I can, after all. Eesh, what an obnoxious toad. What's the world coming to if a scuzz bucket like him can be a notable candidate? A scuzz bucket.
All right.
Never heard that before, but
go.
I like it. One hell of an insult, I think.
Young man.
Real cheap today.
Let's get some bluefin tuna.
Young man.
Got a bug.
Get some briny salt. And some more clear water. Let me go to the
Thank you kindly.
cat's claw. Oh, I didn't try going to the potion store that opens in the evening, did I? You know, that candidate Jin who's in town right now, he let me in on a great investment opportunity. If we help fund his campaign up front, then after he becomes king, he'll reward his backers with a generous subsidy. What a deal. I guess it's an investment, a high-risk investment, right? Because there's no guarantee he'll be king. So then, if he doesn't become king, you've lost your investment that you paid up front. Also, if he becomes king, there's no guarantee he will give you that subsidy if he did not put it down in writing. So that's also a risk you run. But if you're happy to do that, I guess it's up to you. It's your money.
Goods are cheap today.
Let's get some life-saving medicine. Some great fairy dust. I have the money. Let's not be stingy.
All right then.
I
Where to?
also need to go to... Lesser Maria. Trying to see if there's any quests that
Let's
pop
go.
up. I do need to go to the church. I need to appraise.
Closure.
Or purify, rather. Barrier Reef Lance.
Indeed.
Yes, you can get that. Oh. I am out of blessed water. Can I buy blessed water? I'm not happy giving the money to the church, okay? I'm not. But they're the ones who sell these, so okay. Would have been good to purify this too. I need more blessed water. I think Barden wants to bond have a bonding quest too. Yeah, but
I
Real
can't
cheap.
believe it.
kinda here on shopping spree.
Actually,
I can't believe about Lady Joanna. A long while ago I painted a portrait of her when she was pregnant. If that child grew up, perhaps the future would have been different. Oh, that's the portrait in
Beg
her
pardon?
castle.
You're not serious.
Whoa!
They had that exhibition of the brave, and all of a sudden, our chances of seeing a gauntlet runner here in town went down to nothing. Ask us candidates go where the opportunity is. You lot seem different, though. I rather like seeing you in town like this every so often. I'm pulling for you, future king.
So that's what it's come to.
Proper aces.
I heard the whole story about the sanctuaress, how she was with the kidnapper and all. Such a horrifying story, and they're saying she raised some sort of monster. Awful.
Think
Awful.
I'll forget this, do ya?
The mastermind behind all these horrid incidents was the sanctuaress. Isn't that just the worst outcome imaginable? But I've heard that you donated to the bereaved families. You don't feel even a little betrayed showing compassion for this wretched town. No? Why would I?
What will
I guess
That
it's
voice we
over
heard,
then.
was it a human? Oh, that makes me even more frightened. I was happier not knowing.
What will I do here?
You're not serious.
What should I do?
Wonderful.
The exhibition's all anyone can talk about around town. No wonder Barden was so downcast when he left. Betrayed by the lady and her flunkies. A real slap in the face for him after giving his all for this town. Mind you, I'm not saying he's wrong, nor you. This town's indebted to everyone who stopped those kidnappings.
That's nice of you.
I wanted to see the perpetrator duly punished, but I never thought it'd be Lady Joanna. Thought she was kind, unlike those other pompous aristocrats, but in the end, they all just see people as father, don't they? Not all nobles are like that. I like to believe that. Your young friend Stroll, he comes from that stock, doesn't he? Yeah, and you all, he did save us, that's a fact. I know it's only one opinion, but
That's
still.
nice of you.
Archera can't go on this way, yeah? As Joanna's people. There's nothing I can do about it. Maybe Barden and them can get something going for the town. It didn't even cross my mind that there'll be new dialogue here with what happens to Joanna.
I'm out of ideas.
I'm just...
That?
Heard from the captain about Joanna and, well, all of it. Ever since that baby was lost, I knew that something was wrong, but I pretended like I didn't notice. Her sins are her own, but I've got to bear the consequences of my cowardice. We appreciate your help putting an end to the abductions. The guard will handle the rest. A lot happened here. We're keeping it on lockdown for the good of the townsfolk. Don't want anyone getting too curious. Brutal thing what happened here, but I appreciate what you lot have done more than I can say. Here, have this. Token of my thanks.
Oh, damn.
And let's go get the information from the broker.
I'm just...
It's you.
incredulous.
I don't want to believe in him. I can't help but hope in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. Alright, I need erudite wisdom to continue on with
I'm just-
Hulkenberg's
Hey, listen.
bonding
Incredulous.
quest.
Fancy a bit of info? Fancy a bit of info?
Master Sergeant Gluckholm is in charge of the port corridor. Quite frankly, he's an absolute loon. Don't tell him I said that though. I value my life. He's an intense person in a lot of ways, but the way he fights in particular is, as I said, quite mad. He starts yelling like a madman and swings his axe all around him. You'll want to watch out for it, or it'll daze you. If I recall correctly, the magic shop sells equipment that protects against that. Might be worth
Just
checking
between
out.
us.
Well, the blood rushes to his head, so he falls for being provoked really easily, though. If you bring someone to act as a decoy along, I think you could beat him without much hassle. Ideally, you won't have to fight him, but if you do, keep that in
I
mind.
guess so.
If we aren't strong enough, our decoy could fall and our strategy would be ruined. Let's ensure we improve our combat skills before fighting him.
Fancy a bit of it?
Oh wait, I already done that.
I
Juna Devotee Cabio.
Fancy a bit of
The
info?
Gradius Heldsman Cabio is stationed on the bridge. He's a fervent supporter of Lady Juna. I have to say I know how he feels. She acts so sweet and has such a lovely voice. I'm swooning here. I'd almost think she was a goddess.
Come
We're
on.
not paying for that. What's his fighting style? Planning to spar with him. Well, he's the only one Louis granted the privilege of being the helmsman among all the minions, so we can bet he's a strong
Just
one.
between us.
Having said that, he's weak to electric. I hear he had a traumatic experience in a storm once, and rumor has it when the weather gets rough, he even turns the steering over to his second in command. Pretty solid evidence, isn't it?
Thanks.
Guess we better prepare some electric magic then. Now, he's one of Luis's hand-picked officers, so it might be a tough fight no matter what. If time permits, we should train a bit before fighting him. Slow and steady wins the race, no point in hurrying.
Cheers.
shops in Brylehaven dealing in rare ingredients. There are even stands selling meat harvested from monsters and such. Other than that, there's the butcher who sells marbled bluefin tuna and briny salt. But the only specialty good you can get from the village nearby is mellow milk. What's rare depends on the person, I suppose. You cook, do you? I respect there's more to you than strength. Reminds me, the younger of the Magnus brothers, his cooking... I've said too much, forget it.
Hey, listen.
Alright, that's all the information.
All right then.
To...
Let's go.
Paradrius. Off we go.